Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to do our week 2 check-in for April. I want to first apologize. The sun is kind of doing this like coming in and out thing this morning. We have a lot of like cloud cover from the storm last night. So you can see it now. It's like making these shadows on my planner, and then they'll kind of go away and they'll come back and then they'll go away. It just depends on when it's being covered by cloud. But I apologize for that. I tried closing the curtains, but you can still see through it. And it's such a big hassle for me to move where I film at because I have to reset up my tripod and all that kind of stuff. And there's not another good place for me to do that at. So that's just kind of where we're at with life right now. But either way, we are here to do our check-in, and a lot has happened this week. So we went out of town. We left on Thursday the 8th. And then today is Sunday the 11th. So we're back home now, but a lot happened, of course. So I'm going to quickly kind of walk you through how I kind of tracked everything, and then we'll go ahead and get into the check-in. So of course, we just had our normal stuff through the week. We had groceries this week, all that kind of stuff. For our out-of-town expenses, I tracked them over here on a sticky note instead of wasting this many stickers to do one on each thing. I tracked them over here and then I totaled them up. Now, these two were out of town, but they were groceries. One was an IGA and one was Dollar General. We bought groceries at both of those for being out of town. So that just was kind of, that's what it was. But this stuff here adds up to this $167.10. And then $149.94 of that we put on our credit card. So I need to move it from our checking account over to our credit card once it all posts and it's actually there, and I can do that. So that's just kind of explaining what this random sticky note is. I usually don't have that here, but I felt like I needed to kind of walk you through why that's sitting there. But anyways, yeah, we have a lot of expenses to track. So I have out my calculator over here to the side. I got all my pens and stuff out, and we're going to see how we did this week, if we're still on budget or not. Now, I do want to remind you that I did kind of change up not my system. I'm still doing the same thing, but I made new expense tracking stickers. So they're a little bit of a different color than my normal expense tracking stickers. Here they are. I did add a sticker for medicine, which I didn't have any this week. And then I also added the green for income, which you can see I had a few things for income this week. So just wanted to kind of remind you of that. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to flip over here to where first I'm going to take this out. I'm just going to set it up there to the top. So we're going to do our week 2 check-in right here. I'm going to first go ahead and move that out of the way and write in the areas that we always track, which is groceries, gas, our fun money, and then unbudgeted. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll start with groceries. So groceries is anything in this like red color right here. So let's get my thing. I don't have any on this side. So our first one was $29.64, and then $128.57, and then we also had $21.14 and $11.65 while we were out of town. So that comes up to $191 even for groceries. If I get back over here. So we spent $191 even for groceries. Now we budget $500. That's what we had left because we didn't spend any in week 1. So if I take out that $191, we still have $309 left, which is insane. I really think we're going to make it this month as far as like staying on budget, which is going to be great. I'm so excited for that. Okay, next we're going to do gas, and that is everything in blue. We had a few expenses for gas because we were out of town. Jeremiah filled up his truck. I filled up halfway through the week just because I was doing a lot of running around. I knew I needed to get groceries and that kind of stuff. Then we filled up right when we left. And we also filled up again on our way home. That one just has not come out of our bank account yet. And I did not get the receipt. Jeremiah didn't get a receipt for that. So I'm not sure what that cost was. So that one I will just stick down here on Sunday when it does come out. And it will be in the next week's check-in. So that's just kind of how we're having to do that. But we did get a lot of gas this week. So first one was $56.36. That was to fill up the truck. And then mine was $29.45. And then this one was $29.80. And that brings us to a total of $115.61, which was a lot for gas in 1 week. I'm kind of worried that if we do go over, it'll be in that. So we had, last time we checked in, we had $220.10 left. And then, like I said, we just spent $115.61. So as of right now, we have $104.49 remaining for gas. So we shall see. That's about $50 for the next 2 weeks per week. So I don't know. We'll see if we make that or not. I'm a little concerned on that one. Okay, so then next we have our fun money. So that's everything in purple. I'm going to go ahead and check off this pink one though, because that is Jeremiah's tobacco. I don't track that over here in our weekly check-ins. I just like to have it here so I can add it all up at the end of the month. But I'm going to go ahead and check that off because it has come out already. So our first fun money expense was $6.45. And then we had $3.90. Over here, we had $34.60. We went out for breakfast one morning. That was actually the morning we left. We went and ate breakfast before we left. So that stuff totals to $44.95. Now, I also have this amount right here that I'm going to add into that. So that's $167.10. So that brings us to $212.05 for our fun money for the week. Okay, last time we checked in, we had $252.54 left. And then, like I said, we just spent the $212.05. So we now have $40.49 left. So still cutting it close with fun money, which I expected because we did go out of town. We will be going out of town every single month from now until September. We do a trip every month over the summer. So we did our April trip. In May, we're going camping again. In June, we do a week at the beach. July, camping. And then the end of August into September, camping. We do like Labor Day weekend camping. So yeah, we are going to be busy for the next few months. So I may need to kind of adjust for that. But we do have our vacation account, which we put money into every month. So there is money in there we could use for that, but I don't want to because I want to make sure when we go to the beach that we have plenty of money to spend down there, because we usually go out to eat a lot. We get a lot of spending money and stuff like that. So we go do a lot of things like putt-putt and just fun activities. We also rent a golf cart. So I want to make sure we have plenty of money to spend down there. So I'm trying not to use that for our like smaller weekend trips here and there. But anyway, so that's that. We did have a few unbudgeted expenses, which I was really hoping we weren't going to have this month, but I wasn't thinking about the groomers. So we got our dog groomed this week. That was $60. And then we just had some fees. That was $6. So it was $66 total. Wish I could flip where I need to go. Is what we spent for that. So obviously we're going to be over budget by $66 because we don't budget anything for that. So that automatically means that we did go over budget, but I can live with that, I guess. It should be able to make up for it because of how much income we did bring in. Like the groomer and that wreath that I made. I sold a wreath this past weck, so that kind of cancels each other out. I'm going to go ahead and check off all of these because they are already in our account and done. Just so everything is nice and checked off. So there we have it. I'm going to leave this here for now until, like I said, everything comes out and I can move that money over to our card, just so it's kind of like a reminder for me to do that. But that is everything for this week. And I'm actually pretty proud of us that we did not bust our budget while we were out of town. I'm extremely proud of us for groceries that we have that much left. That should be easy for us to stick to. And then our fun money, you know, it would be nice if we had a little bit more left than that so we could go out to eat at least once this month, just the two of us. But I may end up, we still might go out to eat and I could count that as groceries since we are so far under budget where we typically would be at this point in the month. I don't know, we'll see, but I'm really happy with where we're at right now. So that is it for this check-in. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you guys have any questions about how we budget or what our system is like, definitely leave them in the comments below. I will try to answer anything that I can for you. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers and I'm so excited about that. I'm really hoping that we make it there soon. But Either way, definitely go ahead and like this video if you're into this kind of stuff, and subscribe so you can stick around and see the rest of my videos, and I will catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye guys.